Hey everyone, this is going to be the second video in our IT yoga series. I am so excited to be doing this series with you. It is a 20-minute sort of yoga stretch designed to really help you get into those areas that are really bothering us from sitting all day. So whether you're sitting all day in front of a computer, maybe you're sitting all day from driving, maybe it's not day, maybe it's night. So maybe you're doing a lot of video gaming, maybe you're doing a lot of coding, whatever it is. If you're kind of feeling it in your hips, your core, your neck, your wrists, your shoulders, just kind of feeling really tight overall, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start this video in seated, but what I did want to mention is we are going to be using a strap. So if you don't have a strap, so this is a standard yoga strap. I highly recommend picking one of these up. They're about 10 bucks and honestly, you won't regret it. If you don't have one of those though, then here are some other options. So maybe you've got one of these sort of like resistance band type things. You can use this. You can also just use a hand towel. So if you've got a hand towel, you can just kind of roll this and just use this. If you are a little bit tighter, the hand towel might be a little bit too short for you, which is why I really like these yoga straps. But let's get into it and let's just see how we go. So for the first exercise, we're gonna do two neck stretches. So from here, what we're gonna do is coming into our seated, taking our hands on our knees, and then just looking over to the right side, trying to look over that shoulder. Now, as you do this, really bring down the shoulders here, and I want you to open up in the chest area. This will really help you get into the neck. You should feel it on the other side right here. So just breathe in here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's come back to neutral and let's go over to the other side. So just again, looking behind our shoulder here. Shoulders are down, open up in the shoulders, in the chest. And just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to neutral. Now let's take our right hand and place it behind our neck. You may want to just bring in that shoulder a little bit more. From here, what we're going to do is actually just look and we're gonna gaze to the opposite knee. So from here, again, shoulders are down, and you should feel this a little bit, not only in your shoulder, but in your neck. So just breathing here, inhale and exhale. Nice flat back here. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here, inhale and exhale. Bringing down that hand, and let's go to the other side. So again, bring that elbow up, maybe even using that hand to just get the elbow a little bit higher. From here, nice open chest, shoulders are down, and let's gaze towards the opposite knee. So gazing towards the right knee here, breathing here, inhale and exhale. Shoulders are down, inhale and exhale. Last breath, inhale and exhale. From here, just releasing that shoulder, that hand, and just shaking it out. From here, what we're gonna do, I'm just changing position so you can see me. So what we're gonna do is take our hands, clasp them behind our backs, and then bringing those shoulders, rolling those shoulders down and back, and slowly bringing those hands up towards the ceiling. So just feel what this feels like. This is gonna depend on your mobility. So just visualizing bringing those hands up, shoulders are back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're gonna go into chicken stretch. So just bringing our the feet down to the floor. And from here, just taking, so we'll start with this hand. So we're gonna take it, put the back of the hand on the ribs, and then just bringing it to the inside of that knee. Now let's do that with the other side. So depending on how tight you are, you might be very wide in the knees here, and just using the knees here to, as resistance, to push those elbows in, and you should feel this nicely in your shoulders. So again, think about bringing those shoulders down, breathing here, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. From here, releasing the hands, just shaking them out a little bit. And from here, let's go into our tabletop position. Going to take our hands and turn them around. So wrists are gonna face outwards, fingers are pointing towards the body. This might be your pose here. So just holding this. If you need something a little bit deeper, you may want to tuck your toes here and then slowly kind of bring the body backwards. So you're gonna feel some resistance here to pull up the heel of your palms. So you can do this two ways. You can either really resist and try and get those palms on the mat, the heel of the palm on the mat, or you can lift up the palm and just the heel of the palm and just see what that feels like. So just breathing here, picking your variation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. From here, just coming up, let's just shake out the wrists a little bit. Maybe just whatever this is called. Just rotating the wrists here. Losing my words today. Okay, so from here, what we're gonna do is go into our first downward dog. So from here, downward dog, pedaling it out a little bit, just seeing what this feels like. Maybe going side to side, pedaling, whatever you need to do to just kind of get some movement going in the body. From here, let's do our first sun salutation. So stepping to the top of the mat, arms up, inhale. Exhale, palms down. One more, inhale up. Exhale, coming down, folding over the legs. So from here, just grabbing those elbows here for the first one, really deep bend in the knee, trying to really get into the hip area here. So just breathing here, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Let's do one more breath here, inhale and exhale. From here, palms to mat. Let's step or hop back, coming down to chaturanga. From here, you can either do a cobra or up dog. I'm doing an up dog here, just watching that your thighs are coming off the ground. And then from here, coming into your downward dog. Breathing here, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's pigeon toe the feet and just try that for a few breaths. See what this feels like. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, feet are going to be hip width, stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, folding right over the legs this time. Stepping back down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. From here, stepping the right foot back. Nice, just knee to the ceiling. Twisting here for breath. Inhale, leg between palms. Let's go into a warrior one. So from here, change your stance so you can have nice squared hips. Breathing here, inhale, exhale, let's go to warrior two. Really bending in that knee here, nice side here, just breathing, inhale, and exhale. Now reversing, just sliding that back hand down and bring that other hand over, trying to really get into the legs here. Inhale and exhale. Hands back to the mat, bringing that right foot back and down chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog and exhale, downward dog. Other side. Left leg up, knees pointing to the ceiling, just breathing here. Now stepping that foot between the palms, pivoting that back foot and coming up into warrior one. So again, you want a nice squared hips here, bending into that front knee. Working with your body here, so moving the legs so that you can square the hips, active legs, and coming into warrior two. Tucking that tailbone, side here, everything's active. Inhale, and on the exhale, reversing it back, breathing here, inhale, and exhale. Let's bring palms back to the mat, bring that left leg back, chaturanga, inhale to upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. From here, we're gonna come down to seated, and we're gonna do some strap exercises. So now that we're a little bit warm, we can really try and get into the legs here. So we're gonna come down to our backs, and we're gonna start with the right leg. So take that strap or the towel. I'll show you with the towel first. So with the towel, what we're gonna do is just take that towel sort of in the middle part of the foot. We're gonna straighten that foot and then bring it using bent elbows, bringing it as close sort of to, you're trying to get the foot almost like over the head is what you're thinking about. Now, for this pose, it's very important to have straight legs. So for this sequence, we're gonna do a couple of these leg stretches. Just really think about micro movements here. And so if your leg is farther back, that's totally fine. Just find something that works for you. So I'm gonna switch to the strap, and I'll show you why these straps, and you can even use a belt. So why something with a little bit longer of a strap is good, because if you're down here, maybe that's just where your body's taking you, that's okay. And you can at least have, you can kind of still maintain the integrity of the rest of the pose. So if you're with me, what we're gonna do is, so in terms of your other leg, it can either be bent or you can just straighten it here. So from here, what we're gonna do is just pulling that leg here, again, nice and straight. So we're gonna hold this, 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Thinking about really trying to get that hip onto the ground. Think about your pelvis here. Think about your lower back. So it's all about the micro movements here. So it doesn't matter how far you're pulling the leg. What's really important is that you've got these micro movements here, and that you're really actively trying to push those hips down to the mat. So inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to take our left palm onto the mat and then slowly bring that right leg out to the right side. So again, you want to maintain the integrity of the pose here. So really trying to plant both of your hips down to the mat, really trying to watch your pelvic bone here, trying to watch your lower back. So again, if you're down here, but your hips are coming off, you're not going to get the integrity of this pose. We're really trying to get into the psoas muscle here. So just be kind to yourself. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Trying to focus internally to see how this is feeling for you. Seeing if this is tough for you. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's bring the foot over to the left side now. So again, same thing. So we're gonna switch hands here. Take the right palm onto the mat. And then from here, again, watching that your hip's not lifting. So mine's lifting a little bit. If your hip's lifting and that's just what it's doing, it's okay. So what you need to do is just think about trying to get that hip down. It's that activation of these muscles that's really important. And so this is going to start wakening up these muscles that, you know, we spend so much time sitting that they just, they kind of stop working, they stop activating. So this is what we're trying to do, which is why it's really important to watch these micro movements. So just breathing here, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. From here, just releasing that foot, maybe just hugging it in quickly. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to switch to the other side. So taking this knee can be bent or straight, whatever you did on the other side. Taking this strap here or towel or whatever you've got, and we're going to just put this on the middle part of the foot and start with this, start in the center. So from here, we're going to use these arms, bent arms, just to pull that in. So you should be feeling this in the back of your leg here. Again, watching your lower back, watching your hips here. Are they trying to come up? Are you trying to activate different muscles to counter this? And straight leg is really important here. So just watch whatever you can do to keep a straight leg. So just breathing here, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming over to the left side, using the right palm to help support. And again, really try and get heavy here in your hips, really try and get heavy here in the lower back. So really pushing into the mat here, breathing here. This might be hard. And also just think, like, does one side feel a little different than the other? So breathing here, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Coming back to center, this time we're going to switch hands. Left hand's going to come out to support you, and then slowly crossing that leg over. Again, watch the integrity here. So you don't want to go too far. You really want to maintain the integrity of keeping those hips and lower back on the ground. So, you know, my leg's not going over very far, and so this is just a good indicator that I need to keep doing these poses. Just breathing here, really trying to get here into, you should feel this in the side. So breathing here, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here, inhale and exhale. From here, just taking that strap, putting it out to the side, hugging that left leg in. So we're done with the strap work now. I hope you felt that in your legs. Let's just bring the other leg back to meet it. And from here, let's just float out one more time just to kind of just get everything moving again. So from here, let's go into our downward dog. Just breathing here. From here, coming into our plank, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Nice and slow here. Maybe moving back and forth a little bit in your upward dog. And then exhale back to downward dog. Just seeing what this feels like, holding downward dog. From here, we're going to just pigeon toe our feet. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. See what that feels like. From here, let's come back to seated. And we're going to do figure 4 in a seated position. So from here, we're going to take that left foot coming into, the knee is going to be facing the ceiling. And then we're going to take the right ankle here, placing it over top. Now this might be where you take it today. You may want to fold over the legs if that feels good. The other variation I'm going to give you is hands are going to come behind you to help support you. And you're gonna try and bring that leg a little bit deeper, maybe bring that bum in a little bit more. So really trying to use the strength of your arms and your chest here to just breathing into this. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Letting go of that foot, maybe windshield wiping. And then let's come to the other side. So bring the left foot over the right. And again, same thing. So we're either just gonna fold here and see what that feels like, or we're gonna take the palms behind us, bringing in that leg, maybe bringing in that butt, and trying to get a little bit deeper using that arm strength here. So just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed those stretches. If you like this video, please like it, please comment, let us know what you think. Also, subscribe to the channel, help us continue developing all this content for you. We do have an Instagram account and a website that you can check out. Both of them are movewithjen.ca. So yeah, looking forward to hearing from you guys, and thank you for joining me. Namaste.